Yo, welcome to WRC again. Of course, this is one of your hosts, Dottie Red. Okay, your street Bella hood chick going corporate, you know. Let's not play. We got Shayla May, our beautiful Storm over here. Lola B, our petite grand, bang bang. And then we also got Sam, the Riff, that brow banker. Give him some brow. There it is. Okay. Now, of course, we were on abuse last scene, and we had to continue that. It's such a in-depth conversation, and we even had to take a break because things get touchy and things get emotional, and we had to really kind of come back from it, express ourselves, and be willing to come back, you know, and go into the next topic. One of the things that I do want to do to kind of finalize on the abuse side is and I'm sorry, by the way, make sure y'all keep up with us. You know what I'm saying? Follow us all on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, you know what I'm saying, YouTube, Blogspot. Keep an eye on us. We got a new set coming, a new decor, new background. We got new stuff coming on. So make sure, like I said, prizes, phone lines, you know what I'm saying, so y'all can keep up with us, communicate with us as well. This is a growing show, so we really appreciate y'all's support, and just continue to support our grind because we out here trying to get it, you know what I'm saying? And on that abuse side, I wanted to ask each woman, two things that can tell somebody getting abused. Okay, woman, man, whatever. Two things that you could say from your heart, whether it's funny. You know, I hate to say it, but sometimes you got to laugh through your tragedy. I always say that. So, two things right now. I'm going to Shayla May, the beautiful Storm, because I know she got two good ones, right? What? Oh, Lord.
The first sign that a woman is getting abused is if she tiptoes around her man.
Yeah.
When you got that friend that just, I mean, she's around her dude, she's fidgety when you come over, and she's just really, you know, acting strange. They tiptoe. They really do. The second thing that is a telltale sign, whenever she tells you a story about a situation, if she brings up him putting his hands on her in any type of way or being overly verbally abusive or sexually abusive, she throws in something she did. So, yeah, he slapped me, but girl, I was going in on him. I called him a B and his mama a B, and he slapped me and I pushed him. No, you got abused.
Right, when you're making them excuses.
Yeah,
I totally agree.
They instantly make excuses.
I totally agree. That's definitely a high sign of it. What you got on that, Lola B?
I would definitely tell women, know your worth.
Oh.
You are, no matter who you are so much more than some man putting you down. Because they the ones with the low self-esteem, really, at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing I would tell men, you know, I would watch what you do around your children, you know, whether if you beat your girl, if you don't beat your girl, you know, kids look at their dad like dad is everything. Mom is everything because she's mom, you know, mom always gonna rock with you, but dad is like that unspoken hero, you know.
Right.
Everybody wants to be like their. Watch what you do around your kids.
That's a great term from her, unspoken hero.
Yeah.
These fathers need to take that under consideration.
But they are. You know, I will say my dad was so... People, my friends make fun of me like, you so stuck up and standoffish with dudes. But because my dad told me, you are a princess. You are a queen. And don't take nothing less from a man. Then that's what you are. Right. And they supposed to treat you like that. And I've always lived by that. Sorry. I'm a little bougie.
Yeah, it's
public,
not.
You know?
That's
but,
standards,
you know,
people.
I'm a princess.
Right. There it is. Okay. Bam.
Oh, that's...
Princess Urena. Princess Akron. Look, hey, what do you got, Sam? What we got?
Well, I swear, you took the words right out of my mouth. I mean, really, you're valuable. You have value. You are a princess. You're a jewel and you're a treasure. No matter what you look like, no matter what people tell you, you need to believe that in your heart and your mind and your spirit and your soul, that you are so special. You are put here for a reason. There's a purpose for your life. And no matter what people are saying to you negatively, don't listen to it. You know, listen to the encouragement. Listen to the love, because the lies, they're just lies. And yeah, they might be loud and they might be hard to ignore, but you need to know that in your heart that you are special and you are worth so much more than all that.
Right.
And for guys, I mean, what's the example? If that was your little girl, you know, if that woman that you're with, like, think of it as if that was your baby, would you want somebody treating them like you're treating your woman?
Right.
Would you be proud of them?
Right.
Would you love that man that's loving your daughter or abusing your daughter? You know what I mean? So you need to look at from both of those perspectives and mold yourself into that person and set that example.
Right.
And same with women, though.
Yeah.
And it's at the same exact time, like, are you treating yourself and others how you want
to be treated.
Indeed. And that's like with anything in life, but really though, I mean, people in general are treasures.
Yeah.
Everyone is so special, and they deserve to be treated like that. And if you're getting treated like less, get out of there. You deserve so much more.
Can
I love you.
just one more thing to add? Do not be afraid to get some help.
Right.
You know, don't, even if you beating your girl up, don't be afraid to say, I'm crazy. Because you are. You need help. And if you getting beat up, don't be afraid to get help. Like, you're going to look stupid or something like that. I don't know what y'all think, but get help.
It might be scary, it might be hard, but it'll be so much more worth it.
Well, I mean, I got a couple of things. Let me be honest with you. One, dodge and weave. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. You need to learn the techniques. Follow Mayweather. His fight is in May. Make sure you dodge and weave. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. No, for real. For the dudes, definitely pride is a big thing. Pride is a big thing, and I always say one of the ways that you can test somebody if they really truly love you is sometimes just be like, let's pray together. Because even the coolest dude and the most swagged out dude, if you believe in God, you're gonna drop down on your knees and pray with your girl. Make sure that you definitely on that side of it. Make sure that you really just you looking at it from that perspective. Dudes, stop being so prideful. Like I always tell my people in my situation, when you walk in this door, you can drop your persona. You can drop your persona. You can drop that personality that you want people to believe that you are, whether it's real or not. When you come in here, all hands down. You don't have your guard up. You know what I'm saying? You need to walk, as far as ladies, make sure that you watch it. If you, like she said, if you tiptoeing, if you walking on eggshells around your love life, then that's a sign in itself that it's an issue. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Also, just like I said, reiterating what they said, know your worth. Know exactly where you stand. Know what you want to be. The most attractive woman is a woman who got a demand about herself. And know where she want to be in life. Even if she ain't there, she know what she want to do. And so, you need to have that fight in yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Make sure you know exactly where you want to be in life, even for your kids, for yourself, whatever. And the last thing is on that side of it is don't hesitate to walk away. You know what I mean? Take your signs. The Lord give us a lot of signs that we normally ask for or don't ask for. And a lot of times we really ignore them, truthfully. You know what I mean? And they be right in our face multiple times. Bam, 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 bam. So
he's like, hey,
take your signs.
I'm telling you.
Put you know what I'm saying? Yep. Put it in faith. You already know what's up. He gonna make sure it's okay. But, definitely just, look at yourself as for what you really want to be. It ain't even about how you look at yourself. If you down and out, your money ain't right or whatever, don't let that be the reason why you taking something like that. You know what I'm saying? Fight for it. Fight for your dream. All right, so on that note, we're going to go ahead and wrap up abuse. Make sure that y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all following us. So y'all let us know how y'all feel as far as the post. Let us know if y'all had a situation yourselves, if you're willing to be an open book. And that's the thing with us. We ain't perfect, but we open books. We willing to tell our story. We willing for it to be judged. But that's how people see real, when real connect. These are real people on stage. We not coming out here with a storyline. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all follow us again on that side of it. We're going to go over to another topic that I really feel like really is a touchy one right now. And again, we got to max this out. It's bullying. Bullying is a high level issue right now. And it's always been an issue, but right now it's at its prime. And it's at its prime when people are going into schools and shooting people down who bullied them. So instead of it just being a fight or this and that, now it's escalated to other things. And I've been a person who's been bullied. I've been a person who bullied. And I'm not proud of it by any means. I wasn't really trying to fight people or nothing like that. But I definitely was clowning, making you feel, you know what I'm saying? One of the popular ones in that sense. So we would, kind of clown and laugh and, keep the fire going type of thing. On the other end, I've been in that boat. So, you live and you learn. But I definitely want to touch on as far as the parents and getting over to Sam as well. But, I know somebody whose son is getting bullied right now. I know a couple of people whose kids is getting bullied, and it's just a touchy situation. Honestly, I'll be ready to fight. I'll be ready to go up there and fight kids, call their mama, fight them. Why is y'all letting this happen? Y'all sloppy, But then I don't have kids. So I'm going to roll over to Shayla May here real quick and just kind of get her feel as far as the bullying side. Have your kids been bullied? Who told you a situation about being bullied? How did you handle it?
My 8-year-old, she had an issue where, this boy at her school was kind of making fun of her hair and different stuff like that. She has hair similar to mine,
What, was he confused? That's good stuff. That little boy didn't listen.
Little white boy.
What do your mama's hair? Oh. See what I'm
saying?
White boy. So.
But he just didn't understand her hair, and she's a very pretty little girl. He probably liked her.
Right.
So for me, that situation, it was a mild,
case.
One thing I do want to say, when did roasting, because that's what we used to do, when did roasting become bullying? You always roast people, and it was all in good fun.
Right.
But however, with my daughter, instead of going up to the school and doing all this, because she wasn't that effective, but she was taking extra care. My hair. And I said, girl, listen, you got good hair, number one. Number two, going to school, tell that boy that's why his mama got one tooth. And she used it to open all the canned goods in the house.
Only Shay Hood would tell the child that. But
yes, no, because you're going to have a comeback, because you're not going to be no little weak kid crying in no corner, and then 3 years from now, you trying to shoot up the school. No.
Right, yeah.
You go back and you handle your business.
Mm-hmm.
You don't let nobody make you feel no type of way. You are beautiful. Your hair is beautiful. Right. And he probably like you, so roast his mama.
Right. I can't take now. Now you got an older child as well.
Yeah.
Has your older daughter experienced any situation like that? Because that gets touchier when you get into the older ages.
She is an aggressor. Meaning, there's been situations where she's got into it with girls because she just didn't like them. And
so she's the one starting stuff.
But
huh?
well, she wasn't starting it. She didn't like them, and they were around, and their presence irritated her to the point where she would make little.
Do you hear this?
What? I'm defending my bully.
Yeah.
The little girl was being funny, and my daughter said something to her by herself. Okay, but my point is this: I make sure whenever she brings me a story, I make sure that it's teenage girls being catty and that she's not anywhere on social networks bullying, talking mess, doing all that type of stuff. Everybody that knows my daughter is like, oh, she's such a sweet girl, she's so mild-mannered. People, if they watch this and hear me say, my daughter had beef with somebody, they're going to be shocked because that's not who she is.
Right.
I make sure of that. I make sure that when she comes home and, I have an issue with this girl at school. Okay, well, what's the issue?
Right,
what is it about? What was said from both of you? And she'll tell me the stuff that she said because she knows me and I know her. So she's not really a bully. She's more of an aggressor.
Okay.
But she hasn't had any issues where I've had to go up to the school about it. And the girl she had a problem with, this is the part I left out, just because I want to make sure my daughter's okay.
Right.
She goes to Miller's house. She's about to go to Hoban. You're not about to mess that up over no beef with no girl.
Right.
She called me. Oh, the girl asked her mom if she could fight me. I'm on my way up there. What are you talking about? I get there. They're at the library. The little girl's in the library. They have a mutual friend. I told my daughter, I don't want to hear what you got to say. I want to hear what the little girl has to say. Little girl was scared to talk to me. That's fine. I'm not going to approach anybody's kid in an aggressive way. So the mutual friend came over. And I said, okay, so what happened? She told me her opinion because she saw everything. And basically, it was other outside girls being catty. And I said, okay, if they don't like each other, y'all don't have to like each other. Right. But what I did do was this. I wrote my phone number down. I handed it to the mutual friend. I said, give this number to her. Tell her she will not have another problem with Dion. If she does, she needs to dial that number. Right. And if she wants her mom to call me, tell her mom to call that number.
I'm going
I didn't approach
first.
nobody's kid. Well, this is my thing. It was such a mild case because realistically, my daughter never heard her say, can I go fight Dion? Right. This is something somebody came back and told her. My daughter is 14. She has a boyfriend. He's a cute boy. He's popular, and he has straight A's just like her. He's good just like her. You're going to have haters because you're at that high school level. And so you have to be careful what you do and how you react to things. So I told her. She's like, well, she always telling everybody she don't like me, but never to my face. I said, if she doesn't say it to your face, it don't exist.
Right, exactly.
Because everybody knows she said it. They can't say it to you. If she's telling you she doesn't have a problem with you, ain't no bullying situation. Y'all cool. You don't know her.
I completely agree. What about you, Lola?
I dealt with bullying before. I'm light skinned. I'm freckle faced.
Yeah, right. You look like a little ginger.
I have big ears. Everybody used to tease me, call me white girl, and what is you? All that extra stuff. They call me Dumbo. Ask me, can I tie my ears in a bow? Kiss me, okay?
That's a good one.
They mad because you was cute.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
They were harsh, and to be honest, I really used to be hurt by it. Like, why don't people like me? My mom used to be, my mom, if anybody knows my mom, she like, damn, like you because you cute and you light-skinned. But, that stuff, it was too much for me. But.
Hold on, okay. I'm sorry, Josh.
You need it.
But we cannot have it that long on set.
Drink that wine down.
It's getting hot. It was cold. I was getting hot. So, okay, but go to your butt. And go.
Okay. Your mom. But, at one point I had this best friend in school, right? And he told me, like, look, you gonna have to, the girl that was always picking on me, her and her friends, He was like, you don't have to fight her. And I'm like, I'm not fighting that girl. I ain't never got in a fight in my life. I'm scared. No, not doing it. He like, look, I'm going to teach you, and you're going to have to fight her. You're going to have to just let her know. And I was just like, oh, my God. So I'm telling my mom, and, you know, my mom agreeing, you need to get something. But as a kid, kids don't always want to do that. But it was true. We was all on the playground one day, and, of course, people amped it up. And, you know, I had to smack the girl around, and ever since then, she was cool after that. You know, she wanted to sit by me by lunch. And bullies is really cowards, for real. They really are, to be honest. They're real cowards. You know, we were like, we sat next to each other at our little 5th grade graduation and everything after that. You know what I'm saying? But she really got on me hard.
Right.
Old girl got bullied in the 4th grade.
Hey, it'd be like that. It'd be like that. What about you, Sam?
Well, see, like I was talking about last show, of what my situation was, I ended up being a bully.
Right, you were the bully.
I was a bully.
So you never got bullied at all. You were just the bully.
No, I was a cheerleader. I was that stereotype, honestly. The
mean girl.
I was the mean girl in elementary.
Right.
I was. And then I did turn around, you know. But I mean, that did carry that, you know.
Right.
Stereotype did carry.
Was there a thing where you maybe trying to just fit in?
Yes, trying to fit in. Trying to, you know, figure out, okay, like, I'm being controlled and bullied at home pretty much.
Right.
So where's my control? Well, I can do this. Like, I can pick on you to make myself feel better.
Right.
And it didn't.
It didn't.
And that's, what is that? You know what I mean? Like, that is just typical.
Right.
That's what you hear all the time. Oh, they're just picking on you to make themselves feel better. Does it make you feel better? No. But that's all I knew. But I did end up turning around, like, I don't like this. I don't like how I am. I want to be nice to people. I want to be loved. I want other people to feel loved. And so that did change, and everyone did see, oh, you're a cheerleader? You don't seem like all the other cheerleaders. You're cool. Yeah. Like, and you're nice.
So, like, that ground.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But having to turn that around was more difficult because I was used to being like that to people. And then having to change that. And it was very hard. Right. Because of the stereotype of cheerleader anyway. Right. You know what I mean? And it's like, no. I'm not like that. I'm not stuck up. Like, I'm approachable. Right. I'm not intimidating. Come talk to me. Like, I love you. Right. But it is hard to grow up and be around that of picking on other people. And, oh, well, we're better than you. Right. I'm better than you. Mm-hmm.
So like, what year did you get adopted by Mary Poppins? I just want to know.
What are you talking about?
You know who Mary Poppins is?
Yes, I know who Mary Poppins is.
I cannot see
that. Did you just ruin my joke?
Right.
You ruined my joke.
Right.
Nobody on this panel can see you being a bully.
I couldn't even do
it.
At
Sweetest person I ever met in my life.
The sweetest.
Right. I just want to know what your bully was like. Was it like, you know what? Your hair streaks are completely off.
I wasn't a verbal.
They're completely
I wasn't
grown
verbal.
out.
Where were you? Oh.
I would give you the looks.
Oh, there it is. Read them.
Oh.
That's it. We do that nowadays.
Looks.
That look was even cute.
Right.
Like, I mean, I know I can give the face of being very intimidating, and I know that. Mm-hmm. And that's why when I meet people, like, even now, like, as a 22-year-old, I make sure, like, I will smile at you. I will be the first one to talk to you and let you know, hey, like,
I'm cool.
I'm cool with you. Like, I don't even know you, but let's talk.
Right.
I'm not intimidating. I'm not a bully.
Right.
I'm not making, even if I'm making a weird face. I mean,
just focus on what you're saying.
Exactly.
There it is.
Exactly.
Hey, so, I'm telling you, I'm one of the things, like, like I said, I've been bullied. I've been on the other side of it. You know, my mouth is vicious, but it's because I'm, like I said, I'm little. I'm 4'11", so you got to be a little bit vicious, you know, at certain points. And then once you, right, and then you, little pit bull puppy. Okay, we're talking about a grown woman. But no, and for me, one of the biggest things that I always say now, and this is the joke to me, was that when did being the baddest in your city, or being the baddest, basically the bully, become picking on the person that's scared of you? Okay, if you want to be the baddest is fighting the one who's the toughest in the school. It's not the one who don't want to fight you. It's not the one who don't want to do anything. It's the one who just as tough as you, right? So if you're really tough and you really, quote unquote, the one to watch, you're not going to bully somebody who don't want to mess with you. Right. You're going to go for the top of the class. you're going to go for the one who's going to get your rank above high. Okay? So, stop bullying. It's whack. It's whack. Really, it shows, like they said, you're a coward.
Yeah.
You're scary. You're following. And it's something where you have to find your leadership. Now, I've always been a person that's been outspoken and fun, and I won people over with my personality. That's just how it began for me. You know, I clown, and, you know, I'm just a jokester, so sometimes stuff will be on my mind, and I say it, and really I should be the last one saying it, right? So, you know, a lot of times it be at that point where, you know, whether it's insecurities, whether it's just I'm in that moment, sometimes you got to really look at it and say, why am I participating in this type of stuff? Now, for me, you know, watching the kids nowadays, after being through a point where you've seen it, you've been a part of it, you know, you feel really bad and you want to go into the stage of what can you do? Like, as far as parents, do you feel like parents are not checking on their kids as much? Finding out truly what's in school? Like, when they come home from school, do you really truly ask them, how was your day? Did anything go wrong? You know, does anything you want to tell me? Do you really interact with them as far as their schooling and outside of life and their social life? You know, are you putting them in activities to where they're being able to, you know, be around other people and so forth? So, I mean, I definitely, like I said, want to touch on that side of it. Shayla May, as far as you, do you feel like, you know, what could parents be doing? What should they do separately or differently to
I definitely could do more. I used to work a really, really hectic schedule. That's my excuse.
Right.
But you really don't have one as a parent.
I understand.
You have to have a good relationship with the school. I can call my daughter's school and say, hey, this is Shayla. And they know who I am.
Right.
And even if I'm not at every PTA meeting, even if I don't make it to every recital, they know who I am. I'm active. I'm present. They know me. And that matters because if they know something's happening to your child, not that they ignore other people's kids, but they'll bring it to you directly. I had a couple issues with my daughter at daycare, the 8-year-old, where her and a friend were beefing with another one of their friends. You know, and so, and I was called like, hey, you know, I don't know if Jaden is the aggressor. I don't know what's going on, but they call you. You have to make sure that you're setting that open door. If you are walking into the school, dropping your kid off, walking back out, and not giving a face to your name, they are used to parents being cut off. So, no, a lot of parents don't do what they're supposed to do by the school and by their,
so it's definitely being active in the schools. Yeah. You know, making sure that they see your face and they got that comfort to come to you.
And there's a lot of parents, though, you have to be careful when you go into the school because I always try to have an open mind on both sides.
Right.
A lot of parents go in directly defending their kid.
Yeah.
And you know what kind of kids you have.
Yep.
But that doesn't mean that the kid that you have at home is the only version of your kid that's out there.
Exactly.
So you have to listen to other people.
Yeah.
You know, my daughter had an issue at school. Her and her boyfriend were holding hands. They don't want them to hold hands.
Right.
Y'all shouldn't hold hands. And you know what I told her? You're not supposed to hold hands. Don't hold hands. It doesn't matter how petty it is, how lonely she feels like her principal is lonely, whatever the case may be. And so my thing is this. I know you're not going to listen to me because I know you don't get caught.
Yeah, no, there it is.
It is what it is.
Right.
Know your kid.
Know your kid.
You know what I mean?
Know
and
your
have
kid
that relationship with the school.
It's important.
But see, and just like you're saying with the school, that reflects on your relationship with your kids, though, also.
Right.
Because if you're not involved in your kids' lives, you're not going to want to be involved in their school life.
Right.
I mean, it's like it's a mirror thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Is that one of the things that you feel that definitely should be a lead as far as when it comes to bullying is trying to truly be active in the kids' lives?
Yeah.
Or,
Because
you know, trying to
obviously
incorporate it into your kids outside of school?
Well, yeah, there's obviously like a root issue there as to why things are happening. And if they're not able to talk to you and vent to you and say what's going on, they're going to take it out somewhere else.
Right.
Whether that is bullying,
right.
or a different outlet. There's going to be something. You have to have that, just like we were talking about last episode, the home life, it is the mold.
Yeah.
It's the foundation for everything. For everything.
For the rest of their lives,
exactly.
though.
For the rest of their lives.
Yep. How you feel about that, Lola? As far as the parenting wise,
I agree.
What would you want to say to as far as parents? What could you do to be different? What could you do to, you know?
Well, I'm new as a parent,
Right.
so I don't know. All I can say is I agree with Shayla as far as the school life. Get a rapport with the teachers. Let them know your face. And also trying to get build a rapport with your kid, because some kids are getting bullied and they won't say anything at home. How was your day? Oh, fine. You know, you would never know because they're not comfortable in talking about it. And I can't give you an answer on how to build that rapport because every child is different, but try to keep that close knit with your kid also.
Right.
And just like she was saying, then they won't be at school bullying people. And home life is so important. And people nowadays just, to me, do not get that, because these parents, they just be doing all types of ratchet unnecessaries that I can't even, I don't
kids
understand.
Are people.
Well,
They're people.
And a part of that,
yes, they're younger, but they're people. They have feelings.
Right.
They want to
They
talk
do.
about things. They want to feel important. That's anybody.
a part of that too is when you have kids, sometimes my oldest, before she got to where she is right now, they go through awkward stages of growth and
same we went through.
And things going on within them. My problem is that when I was a kid, my mom showed me so much love, even through her faults, that I never had a problem expressing my feelings or love. My daughter, despite me being, I felt like open and honest and real about myself and my past and trying to keep an open relationship, she had a problem because I'm such a strong person and she was mirroring me.
Right.
And I realized one day, I forgot what we were talking about, but she said something about, I'm not weak, I don't cry.
Right.
And I'm like, where does she hear that from? But instantly, as I was saying it to myself, I realized, and I told her, I said, I really screwed you up. Seriously.
Life.
And because I always wanted to put on that brave face.
Yeah.
And your kids watch that. So now it's to a point where she's open and she shares things with me.
Sometimes you got to show vulnerability.
Yeah. And even if your kid isn't receptive at first, just keep making sure they know they're loved and they'll come around.
And that vulnerability is not only just with your family, it's with your love life, it's with your career. Sometimes you got to show them that you're willing to sacrifice, you're willing to go a little bit harder, you're willing to do this. You want to be different. You want to show them that this is who you are. I don't want you to think I'm so tough and I don't break and I don't get sick and I don't cough. Like, no, life is real.
Person.
Exactly. I do think, for my side of it as far as parents, I think that definitely, like I said, communication with kids, making sure that they're in the social activities that they need to be in. I think that builds character. I wasn't into much. I was, listen, marching band, might have ran a little bit, wasn't on no legit track, breasts flopping around and stuff changed my life. So I just honestly, I was just in the midst of the cool people and like, this is what we do and this is how we live. And, and for me, I think that a lot of times you got to really install in your kids the beauty of them. A lot of people don't tell their kids that they pretty, that they fly, or they oh, you so smart, or you so this. They don't say that. And sometimes you need to take that time to make that comment. Don't always talk to your kids when it's fussing. Don't always tell your family about when your child did something bad at school. Tell them about the A that they got. Tell them about this that they did. Installing them sometimes to, you did a good job today. I really like what you did today, or you helped your grandmother today. That was really good of you. Sometimes reward them in certain areas. Like I said, don't reward bad dogs, but when your pup is trying to do something, it's okay for you to let them know that they're trying and that you acknowledge that. A lot of times we get so trapped up in our own emotions, in our own situations, our own this and that we really don't feed into that moment to tell another person, even if it's not a child, that you're wonderful, you're great, you're beautiful, you don't need to be abused, you're smarter than that, you're more this or that. You don't need to be bullied. Trust and believe. They only believe because they're mad at that you're different. And it's okay for that. So I definitely think when it comes to parents, to make sure that you interact in all areas, whether it's the school, whether it's with your kids, whether it's just with yourself and understanding who you are as a person. Most of the time, your battles caused you to create and form into the things that you're doing. So your kids, like she said, will mirror what you do. So when you put on face, or when you don't put on face and you just open and running at the mouth, sometimes it can be a situation where they're doing exactly what you're doing. So I think it's a very important feature to go by. Does anybody else want to comment on this subject? Because like I said, it's a very touchy one. And
well, you're saying about encouraging instead of focusing so much on any negative. When there's always the conversation of, oh, I'm gonna yell at you for this and scold you for this, it's training them to think, oh, when I'm having this interaction with you, it's only gonna be a downtrodden attack, instead of the comfort and the loving it, and like, yes, there has to be that discipline, but there needs to be that love that just conquers everything else, because perfect love is going to cast out all that fear.
Right.
And when you're always, you know, having the negativity, your kids are going to be fearful of you.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no reason for that, because that's just going to set the standard for any relationship, any sort of authoritative figure in their life ever.
Right. And it's definitely like they said, you know, make sure that you watch what you do around your kids and watch what you say, how you talk about life. And like, I think a lot of kids right now know too much. They know too much. They say too much. And to be honest, you need to be a kid, because life is so harsh.
Yeah.
You better let them enjoy it while it's simple.
Exactly.
Because once it become, honestly, once some kids get into middle school, life get real. You start understanding things are just not as simple as it was before. High school, even worse, and beyond that, it's even higher.
Yeah.
So it's definitely important to make sure that you install that beauty, install that importance to them, and make sure that you do that side of it. Again, this is a very, like I said, we wanted to make sure we go into the in-depth of this conversation. It's very serious. We got moms on the stage. We got non-moms on the stage. We all have our personality with it. Make sure y'all follow us. Y'all post on it. You know, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. You already know. Blogspot. Support the grind. Also, I'm very excited to say that WRC will be expanding. You know, we will be having a casting call soon on different opportunities for people to come on. We will be having performances going on, caller lines when available, and also, like I said, a different set and different decor. So make sure, we're excited about the advancement of it. We're excited about what's coming. We will be again in a city near you. So when you see us in the cameras, make sure you put on, we will be repping. Let's go. So with that said, we're going to WRC it like we normally do, FaceTime it. But I do want to put the girls on spot and hit them with a why. Why, real quick. Something. Give me a why. Why do people do what? Look, life, right? Okay? Look, I'll start off. Why is your man calling my phone? Okay? And then you calling me. Call him. That's the problem. I don't know. I've had the same number for years. It should be no reason why you call him. I don't know. You need to figure out why your dude thirsty, okay? Stay out of my inbox. I don't need all you Facebookers to say thank you for the ad. I know you're thankful, right? Okay. So let's be for real. Shayla May, let's go. What's the why?
Why do men tell you the type of woman that they want, and when you are that woman, they don't want that woman?
You really didn't want it. Why? You playing around. Quit playing with real bitches. Hey, Lola, let's go.
I'm ready.
Let's go.
So why do dudes, they be like, oh, I don't want no thirsty chick, I don't want no chick all on me, da da da. But you a thirsty dude.
You thirsty. Take a drink.
Why do you, we don't want that either.
What you need, water? Dehydration?
Oh, no, don't speak for yourself, because I want thirsty.
Well, hold on. What kind of thirst? We talking halfway thirst or like partially? I'll take partially thirst.
I mean, the chase is different from the thirst.
Agree. There it is. Take it, women. There it is.
Pursuit.
We don't want thirst. We want chase.
Exactly.
You should be running. Why are you thirsty already?
But
But if hamster wheel type of running, though.
But I have a why.
Why?
Why are people so negative about everything?
About life.
Why? Bills is why.
Why?
Just
Financial
look
problems?
at the beauty and everything. Come on.
Look at the fact
really
that you
not
woke
hard.
up. You woke up. You
You
should
woke
be
up
happy.
today. Be thankful.
Bam.
There's
And there
so
it
much
is.
beauty. Just take out that negative. You'll feel so much better.
There it is. WRC When Real Connect. Again, we got Sam the Riff, Lola B, Dottie Red, Shayla May. Make sure y'all watch our growth. We about to expand it. Let's go. We out. Faces.
I'm from the AK, born to be a weapon for that money. Yeah, I'm wrecking like a missile, bitch. I'm about to blow. Didn't think that I could blow, didn't know that I could blow. Bet you see me though, bitch. Well now you know. See, I come from the bottom all the way to the top. That good me keep the money, that hood me keep the Glock. For the haters I pop, but I'd rather be pretty. Get cash and back my eyelashes. You get 2 sides, 1 bitch at shot. Other ones talk fly, fuck all night. No surprise, bloodstream, Gemini sign. Double that, Ronald call me Double Mac. Pull up to my window, let's go. Them streets has made me real now. Wanted to see a real bitch. Was she here now? Done blew a lot of gold, blew a lot of smoke, blew a couple Joes. No, I do not hope for real. I bust a nut and then I go. It's real now. Come from the bottom to the top of the hill now. Ain't gotta steal now. Ain't gotta kill now. We poppin' bottles for the night. We do our meals now. Let's go. It's real now. Come from the bottom to the top of the hill now. Ain't gotta steal now. Ain't gotta kill now. We poppin' bottles for the night. We do our meals now. See, I come from an era where they party to death, hitting coke off the mirrors until they had nothing left. Now that's blow, right? what you know about that? Or what you know, or what you know about that? You wanna get a real bitch, nigga, cop that. Stop the talk and the hands up in your pocket. Up in the strip club selling wine nightly. The spot is how we running out with bags of that cash. Keep a big nigga bearded, ready for mad dad. But we don't want beef, it's just a pad that we getting money and popping bottles for a living. Nigga big as villain. When the street bitch driven, I ain't down for killing. Before that money shit I'm willing, cause I'm trying to count a million and you already know. So let's go. It's real now. Come from the bottom to the top of the hill now. Ain't gotta steal now. Ain't gotta kill now. We popping bottles for the night. We get the meals now. Let's go. Let's go. It's real now. Come from the bottom to the top of the hill now. Ain't gotta steal now. Ain't gotta kill now. We popping bottles for the night. We get the meals now. Let's go. Go.